In this program, we are going to understand the use of menu-driven programming with the help of if-else condition. So we are finding the area of a square and an area of rectangle. So what we are doing is we are offering a choice to the user. So we are printing a message on the screen that enter 1 to calculate the area of a square. And with the second print statement, we are printing another message saying that enter 2 to calculate the area of rectangle. So whatever the value will be given by the user would be 1 or 2, most probably. If the user enters something else, so we can add another else condition into that and work accordingly. That will be dealing on the later part. So up over here, assuming that the user enters 1 or 2 as the input value, so we are asking the user to enter the choice using this input function, and in the brackets we are displaying a message that out of these two values the user has to give a value. And because it will be by default string type, so we are using the typecasting up over here and converting them into integer, and whatever the value will be given by the user, that is being stored in this variable. Now we are comparing if this value is 1. So here in this if condition we are putting a double equals to sign, checking if the value of the choice variable is 1, then we are asking the user to enter the side of the square. So assuming that 1 is going to calculate the area of square, so the area of square is calculated by side square, so we need the side of the square. So here we are displaying the message and converting the value into float, storing the given value in this variable and applying the formula. So we are taking another variable, area of the square is equals to side multiplied by side. So the result will be stored in this variable, and we are printing using this print statement that area of square is this much. Likewise, if the value is not 1, we assume that the other value will be 2 in this particular example. So we are coming to the else part and we are putting the formula for calculating the area of rectangle. So that would be length multiplied by breadth. So that means we need two values from the user. One will be the length. So again we are writing another input function and asking the user to enter the length of the rectangle, doing the typecasting up over here, and storing the value in this variable. Likewise for the breadth, and after that we are putting the formula that length multiplied by breadth will be the area of rectangle. So the result of this calculation will be stored in this variable, and after that we are printing the result. So when we run the code up over here, click on the run module, and it is asking us to enter a choice, let's say 1, and enter. So it says enter the side of the square, so let's say 5. So it says the area of the square is 5 multiplied by 5, which is 25. Likewise, if we run it one more time, and this time we give the value as 2 and press enter, so it is asking to enter the length of the rectangle, let's say 5, and the width of the rectangle as 3. So it says multiply length multiplied by breadth, that will be 15. Now in order to make the program a little more accurate, what we can do is up over here we can add another condition, that here you can see we have written choice is equals to 1. We can put this much part of calculation into choice is equals to 2 and then use the else part if the user enters something else, like instead of 1 or 2 the user enter 3, 4, 5, something else, like give a wrong value. So we can deal with that scenario also. That will be dealing in the next part.